Hey team, Mike Ditka here, greatest football coach there ever was, and I got a quick message to you today for your why video. Here's the deal. Advocare is on its way to becoming a billion-dollar company in the next couple of years. Getting the call there. So Advocare is on its way to becoming a billion-dollar company in the next couple of years. The reality is that in order for us to not only grow to a billion-dollar company, but to continue to grow to a $2 billion, $4 billion, $5 billion company like we're going to, there's a very, very important message that we all must make the decision to take in, internalize, and hold on to, because it's something that I'm seeing pop up more and more often and frequently. And as long as we will focus on this very simple message, we're going to be able to take Advocare to $1 billion, $2 billion, $5 billion, and beyond. And there's absolutely nothing that can stop us. We already have the world's finest nutritional products, and we've got the world's greatest opportunity. All we need to do is this right here. Do the right thing. That sounds pretty simple, but it's amazing how many different situations and scenarios can come up where it's very easy to not do the wrong thing. See, we can very clearly see what the wrong thing is to do sometimes. But sometimes it's either harder to see and discern, and or it's harder to take action upon to do the right thing. What I'm referring to is specifically when it comes to talking to other distributors and other customers, or potential distributors and potential customers who have interactions with other people. There's a lot of different factors that can go on here. And so it's not about in this scenario do this, and in this scenario do this, and in this scenario do this. What it's about here is do the right thing. Let me share a couple examples. So a couple weeks ago, I had a gentleman that set a 2-on-1 appointment with me and a friend of his who's a prospect. And this guy, the prospect, really wanted to join our team. He really wanted to join our team. The problem is someone else introduced him to Advocare. He didn't even realize it, but he became a wholesale customer and had a membership in his name. And so he really wanted his wife to join our team and just let her build the business and let time elapse on that. And I was sitting there, and it just, when it's not the right thing, you can kind of feel in your gut sometimes. And just as I was hearing him talk about it, I mean, he was trying to sell me basically on joining our team. And the reality is we could help him. The reality is in a lot of ways, it would have been in his best interest to be on our team. The problem is he was already on someone else's team, and we don't do that. And so I walked out of the meeting, and I basically left it as, you know what? At the end of the day, it's your decision. You got to do things. You got to do what you feel is right. And I've already told you, I really think you should just stay on the team you're on and all that. But I can't make you do something that you just don't want to do. And that's where I left it at. And then I thought about it, and I just kept coming back to it. It wasn't feeling right. And I called our diamond Z Buttar, and I talked to him about it. And he reinforced exactly what I was thinking. I just needed to hear his perspective, make sure I was seeing it right. So I didn't do the wrong thing, but I didn't do the right thing. So here's what I did the next morning. I found out who his upline 3-star gold and above leader was. I called distributor support. I contacted them. I told them what the scenario was, and I said, reach out to this guy. He has a lot of potential. He wants to build his business. He just doesn't feel really connected. So I went above and beyond to make sure his leaders knew what the situation was so they could help him. Here's another situation that just came up. So Mrs. Dicka's cousin, we've been talking to her a little bit, prospecting her in Advocare. She lives in Houston. Houston's a huge area for Advocare. And we just, although we're cousins, haven't had the strength of relationship yet to get her to join our team. Mustache is moving around a little bit today. So anyway, we didn't have the strength of relationship to get her to join our team. So we find out this morning she joined someone else's team. So here's what the right thing to do is now for us. We may have talked to her about Advocare first, but this other person clearly has the relationship or brought a better message to the table than me and Mrs. Dicka were able to do. So guess what we're doing? We're getting on the phone with her, and we're encouraging her, we're congratulating her, and we don't even know who her friend is, and it doesn't matter who her friend is. we are edifying her friend and telling her that she is in great hands and she's connected to awesome leaders and that she should go build a business and find success with Advocare. See, because here's the reality, guys. In order for Advocare to get to $1 billion company and beyond, we need to be leaders who build up each other and help protect this house and protect the brand name of Advocare. So there's going to be a bunch of other scenarios that come up, and it's very simple. Each one of you are adults. Each one of us, we're responsible. We're intelligent. We know and understand what the right thing is to do. And so I want to not just encourage you. I'm telling you, we need as leaders continue to do the right thing in every single situation, because you never know what's going to happen. You don't know what's happening out there with all of your team members and distributors and prospects, with the different people they're talking to, who may be sending them back your way. And you would really hate to be on the other end of that and have somebody take a distributor or take a prospect or take a customer. And it's got to be a two-way street, and it starts with you. It starts with each of us doing the right thing. If we focus on doing the right thing and we protect this house and we protect this brand name, because Advocare is about character, it's about reputation. It's a rock-solid company built on principles. If we honor those 10 guiding principles of Advocare, everything else is going to take care of itself. So I hope you guys have a very Merry Christmas. I hope you make the decision to make 2014 your best year ever. Go buy some gingerbread bars when they come available in a couple days and do the right thing.